Good evening, baseball fans, and welcome live here on the WHS Network, here on YouTube.com, here from beautiful Raider Field in Selma, Indiana, as we have your 2021 Wapahani Raider Baseball Invitational Championship game here tonight between the 9-3 Park Tudor Panthers and your 13-1 Wapahani Raiders. Again, we appreciate you all joining us here this evening. Again, I'm your play-by-play broadcaster, Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. It's been a long day of baseball here for us on the broadcast side of things here. This is our fourth game overall for the day, second game that we broadcasted. As we'll get right into things with the Raiders Live pregame show presented by East Jackson Auto Sales, a proud sponsor of the WHS Network. So basically, the road to this championship game here tonight, Wapahani defeated Cambridge City earlier in the day, the first game of the day there at 9:30. That was, roughly 8 hours ago nearly. And we've been out here since just a hair after 8 o'clock this morning. But the baseball team won that one 10-0 final score. Wapahani defeated Cambridge City in 6 innings. So Wapahani advanced onto this championship game tonight. They're now 13-1 on the year, while Park Tudor had to take on the Knightstown Panthers. It was the Battle of the Panthers earlier on this morning and afternoon, in which Park Tudor had a 6-3 lead going into the 7th, and then miraculously Knightstown was able to put together a nice stretch of runs, end up tying it up in the top of the 7th inning at 6, and then Park Tudor won it in the bottom half of the 7th inning to again claim that victory over Knightstown earlier this afternoon, 7-6. So that's how both teams have reached this championship game here this evening. Like I said, if y'all guys can, make sure to please subscribe to our YouTube channel for free. There's no cost, no hidden agenda or nothing of that sort. Just click the subscribe button. Also click the little bell icon if you can, just to give you alerts and notifications upon every broadcast that we have. And like I said, we're getting close to 1,000. We're just under, or right at about 100 subscribers shy of 1,000. We'd love to get to that mark sooner rather than later. But also make sure to follow us on Twitter and Facebook at WHS Network. So that's how you can reach us, and gives you up-to-date information on all and anything Wapahani Raider sports related. We'll go ahead and take a look here at tonight's starting lineups here, folks. First and foremost, here for the Park Tudor Panthers, it will look like this. Leading things off, playing center field, number 12, Reese Kaiser. Batting second to catcher, number 5, Alex Dries. Batting third and playing shortstop, number 15, Peter Doobie. Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 24, C.J. Richmond. Batting fifth and playing right field, number 17, Josh Bumpus. Batting sixth, the second baseman, number 11, Johnny Gallagher. Batting seventh, the designated hitter, number 19, Cole Berkman. He'll be hitting for the pitcher, number 16, Johnny Curry. Batting eighth, the first baseman, number 21, Bryson Hobbs, and batting ninth and playing third base, number 23, Mason Jennings. Again, the Park Tudor Panthers are coached by Courtney Whitehead. Now we'll take a look here at your Wapahani Raiders again here for tonight's Stoops Automotive Group Buick and GMC starting lineup here tonight. Leading off in pitching, number 12, Gavin Noble. Batting second, playing second base, number 10, Daxton Dudley. Batting third and catching for the Raiders, number 4, Luke Willman. Batting fourth and playing first base, number 19, Gage Gadberry. Batting fifth and playing third base, number 16, Nolan Dudley. Batting sixth, the shortstop, number 18, Gavin Lash. In the seventh spot, the center fielder, number 7, Caleb Henderson. Batting eighth, the designated hitter, number 24, Paul Fisher. He'll be hitting for the left fielder, number 20, Blake Castor. And batting ninth, the right fielder, number 11, Joe Foster. Again, your Raiders coached by Brian Dudley, assisted by Jason Dudley and Jonathan Riddle. So, folks, we'll go ahead and step aside here for a quick break. Again, we have tonight's national anthem and the first pitch right out here from beautiful Raider Field. So stay right here with us. You're on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
guide you where you need to go. We'll be the wheels underneath you, out on the road. We're driven to give you the best service. We're driven cause we know you deserve it. Stoops, we're driven to be the best. Stoops, we're driven to be the best.
Alrighty, folks, welcome back live here on the WHS Network here on YouTube.com. Again, we'll go ahead and take a look here at our Jones Auto Body defensive alignment here this evening through the outfield there. Again, you got the blank space there. It's Blake Castor. He's being DH4. So, again, Blake Castor out in left field. In center, that's Caleb Henderson. Over in right, Joe Foster. Around the horn here in the infield, we have Nolan Dudley over at third base. Gavin Lash at shortstop. Daxton Dudley over at second. And Gage Gadberry at first. And then your battery mates here. We have Gavin Noble on the mound here tonight. And hanging the signs here for Noble is Luke Wellman. So, again, that is our Jones Auto Body defensive alignment here this evening. Again, Wapahani coming into tonight's ball game, 13-1 on the season. Park Tudor at 9-3, both very, very respectable records. And both teams have had a fantastic start to their regular season, as we are just about set to get this game underway here tonight in this 2021 Wapahani Raider Baseball Invitational Championship game. So the center fielder, Reese Kaiser, will step in. Noble on the rubber. Takes a look in there to Wellman, and here's tonight's first pitch, and that's going to be in there for a called strike. 0-1 to begin things. Fly ball into center field. Henderson looks to camp under it right there and will make the catch for out number one of the inning. So Kaiser flies out there to the center fielder. And now the catcher, number 5, Alex Dries. He will step in. Noble here with a windup and a pitch. That's going to be a ball inside and low. Want to know to begin things here on Dries. Again, I hope I'm pronouncing the young man's name right. Another one low. So 2-0 the count. Again, your umpiring crew here this evening. We have Brad Fisher as well as Jay Petty and Tanner Hoots are your umpires here tonight. And they've been here all day long. I'm sure those guys are tired as well. But what a beautiful evening for some Raider baseball here tonight. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch from Noble. And that's going to be fouled back to the backstop, as that will even the count up here at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Again, the Raiders played last night here at home against Cowan in a big conference game. And then obviously had their first game today as Noble will get Dries swinging right there for out number 2 here of the inning. So right now the Raiders have managed to play 3 games in 2 days. It's a nice little stretch of games right here. And so now with 2 out and nobody on, now batting will be the shortstop, number 15, Peter Doobie. Pitch here from Noble. Just a bit inside there for a ball. Want to know to begin things, again, the Panthers supporting their white and red jerseys here tonight, while the Raiders bringing out the old pinstripe jerseys. So again, 1 ball, no strike here on Peter Doobie, the number 3 hitter in the order. Noble here with a windup. Here's a 1-0 offering, and that's going to be a called strike to even the count up here at 1-1. Again, this is the first game this season here for Gavin Noble in which he's been able to pitch at home. All of his other pitching or all the other games that he's pitched, they've been away. And so it's been kind of nice, I'm sure, for him to finally get the pitch here at Raider Field this season, as that one is just a bit outside there to even the count up here at 2-2. Again, Noble's been throwing the ball really well. This whole team is really, for the most part, throughout the course of the year, is really throwing the ball very, very well. The 2-2 pitch. See you later. Sit down, says Gavin Noble, and that's exactly what the Panthers do here in this top half of the first inning as they go quietly here. A couple of strikeouts here for Noble as the Panthers get no runs on, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. We'll head now to the bottom half of the first. Scoreless here from beautiful Raider Field. All right, folks, welcome back to our next Home Elite Real Estate game break. Again, as we head into the bottom half of the first inning here, we'll take a look here at the Jones Auto Body defensive alignment here for Park Tudor. Again, out in left field, we have C.J. Richmond in center field. Reese Kaiser also in right field. Josh Bumpus. Around the horn here in the infield, third baseman Mason Jennings. Over at shortstop, Peter Doobie. At second base, Johnny Gallagher. At first base, Bryson Hobbs. And then on the mound here this evening, Johnny Curry here for the Panthers, and hanging the signs, Alex Drees, as that will be in there for a called strike. 0-1 to begin things here on the leadoff man here for the Raiders, pitcher number 12, Gavin Noble. Noble had a very, very good day at the plate. Had a big 2-run homer there in that first game. Nolan Dudley also had a 2-run homer. It was a ton of production from everywhere, all the way 1 through 9 in the lineup, which is great to see. So 2-1 here. Curry gets the sides here, comes to the set, and the 2-1 offering will be there on the outside part of the plate, painting the black. So the count now stands at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a pitch. Ground ball, shortstop, going to be a tough play. Doobie collects, throws on the first, and out is the call at first. A bang-bang play right there. Nice job there by Doobie to get over there, get his feet planted, and make a strong throw over there to first base. And a nice stretch there by the first baseman, Hobbs, to complete the deal. So Noble trying to get something started right there. Instead, it ends up in a 6-3 putout right there for out number 1. And now we'll have the second baseman, number 10, Daxton Dudley, now standing in at home plate. The pitch right there low, and that's going to get by the catcher. Obviously, that doesn't really matter, considering there's nobody on base. Daxton looking to do some damage right here in the early goings of this ball game here tonight. Fly ball, right field. It's going to be a tough play, and the right fielder nearly had it, but it popped in and out of the glove. So a foul ball there will result in an even count of 1 ball and 1 strike. So Dudley will step back in here. Curry gets what he likes, comes to the set. Here's the pitch. And that's outside. Catcher having a little bit of a tough time back there so far. So 2-1 the count. Luke Willman waiting patiently on deck. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a fly ball right field. The right fielder's there and will make the catch for the second out of the inning. So now here's Luke Wellman standing in.
Number 4, Luke Willman.
Big time catcher here for your Raiders. Hopefully he can get the bat going early and often throughout this one here tonight. And there it is, a deep fly ball, center field. The center fielder is there and will make the catch for the third and final out of the inning. So a nice clean inning of work there for Curry to begin this night. Couple fly outs and a ground out as the Raiders go quickly here in the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. We will now head to the top of the second. Again, scoreless here from beautiful Raider Field. Make sure to stay right here with us here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, folks, welcome back again here. Before we get this second inning underway, we'd like to thank some of our sponsors here this evening. A big thanks there to our pregame sponsor, East Jackson Auto Sales. They're located at 3100 East Jackson Street in Muncie, Indiana. Owner Alan Clark and his family-ran dealership has been going strong since 1977 and is known for their honesty and quality pre-owned vehicles that will leave you driving home with a smile on your face and a nice vehicle that you can rely on. For more information, check them out on Facebook, and you can contact them at 765-284-3472. So much appreciate all of our sponsors. As we'll get back to business here in this top of the second inning, we'll lead things off here with C.J. Richmond. And that's going to be swung on and missed, 0-1 to begin things. Here's the pitch. Just inside there for a ball. So an even count here. Ball and a strike. The pitch here from Noble will be fouled back to the backstop. So now the count stands at a ball and 2 strikes. Let's see what Noble decides to go with right here as far as pitch selection. Goes with the old heater. Good old number 1, but that one falls just a bit outside there for a ball. Now to even a count up here at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the pitch. Chopped there to the first base side, foul. And so the count will remain here at 2-2. Again, Richmond, the number 4 hitter, cleanup hitter here for the Panthers. Got Josh Bumpus behind him and Johnny Gallagher after that. As that's another one that just misses there for a called ball. So full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the windup and the pitch. And that's going to be laced there in the center field. Had a little tail on that one as well. As Henderson will get it back in there. So a leadoff single here for C.J. Richmond and the Panthers. So now the right fielder, number 17, Josh Bumpus, will stand in here. Get already with a man on at first base. Again, Gadberry holding him on over there. The pitch by Noble as Bumpus will bunt that one foul to the third base side, 0-1. So obviously Nolan Dudley's got to be aware of the situation now. Got to be reared and ready for anything as Dudley comes in there on the edge of the infield grass. Still got your middle infielders there in Lash and Dudley playing in double play depth. As that was an absolute missile there to the on-deck circle, nearly took out his own teammate. Noble bringing the heat So 0-2 here on Bumpus. So again, 0-2 here on Bumpus. And the pitch. Ground ball. Dudley bobbles it, and no play will be made right there on an E5. Looked to have at least gotten one out right there, but unfortunately the Raiders get nothing.
The second baseman.
So Richmond moves up to second.
Gallagher.
Bumpus now at first. Again, the Raiders, for the most part, throughout the majority of this season, pretty clean baseball they play defensively. So I missed the bunt right there. 0-1 here on a second baseman, Johnny Gallagher. So the Panthers threatening here in the top of the second. Couple runners on to begin the inning.
Yeah, you can't get ahead of yourself. Ooh, nice
We'll bunt there to the first base side. Throws on the first. Dudley gets over there. Daxton Dudley, that is. And so productive out right there by Gallagher.
Now that
Moves the runners up 90 feet.
designated hitter.
First out now in the inning.
Cole Berkman.
So that was a 3-4 put out for out number 1. Cole Berkman out to plate, designated hitter here for the Panthers this evening. Swung right on through that one. So 0-1 the count. Again, the infield playing back, minus Nolan Dudley, still playing on the edge of the grass. Ground ball right back up the middle. Dudley makes a play, a strong throw to first, and will get the out, but the Panthers do score as both runners move up 90 feet. So 1-0 lead here for Park Tudor.
Bryson Hobbs.
There, C.J. Richmond came home to score. That was a 4-3 put away right there for out number 2. Again, Berkman credited there with the RBI. As that ball will be low, and it's going to be a 1-0 count. Again, following Hobbs, who is at the plate now, will be Mason Jennings. Hopefully we won't get to him this inning. As that pitch misses, now 2-0 the count. Swung on and missed. Pretty good looking hack right there by the big fella. Just came up a little empty. Noble will come to the set. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a high fly ball. Center field. Henderson chases after it. And that's going to one-hop the wall. And so that's going to be an RBI double there for Bryson Hobbs as Park Tudor tallies another one up on the board to make this a 2-0 lead.
Baseman number 23, Mason Jennings.
So the third baseman, number 23, Mason Jennings, now in. Number 9 hitter in the order here for Park Tudor. The pitch fouled off. 0-1 to begin things here on Mason Jennings. And obviously, you never want to be in this situation already down 2-0 right here. You had the error there by Dudley. It is what it is. It's part of the game. It happens. Unfortunately, it's nothing that you ever, are trying to do. It's just some things just happen. You had the hold of the ball and just dropped it. Just like I said, just things happen sometimes. So, yeah, you're in a 2-0 deficit right here. Got to stop the bleeding. Lash throws on the first, and that's that. So good job there by Noble as he finishes the inning here. So, again, the Panthers got a couple runs here in the top of the second inning as they get 2 runs here on 2 hits, also an error, and 1 left on base. We will now head to the bottom half of the second. Again, it's Park Tudor 2, Wapahani 0 here on your home, the Raiders, the WHS Network.
Hi, I'm Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Next Home Elite Real Estate's primary focus is to enrich lives by helping people find their next home. As one of Delaware County's premier realtors, I provide consumer-focused branding, the newest technology, and a marketing plan that provides superior service to all of my clients without compromise. For any and all of your real estate needs, contact me, Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-749-4546.
All right, folks, welcome back. We are just about set to begin this bottom half of the second inning here with the Next Home Elite Real Estate game break. Again, 2-0 lead here for Park Tudor as we enter the bottom half of the second inning. Again, here from beautiful Raider Field. We thank you all for choosing to spend some time here with us this evening for some Raider baseball. Again, with this 2021 Wapahani Raider Baseball Invitational Championship game here between Park Tudor and Wapahani. As that one will skip in the dirt, so a quick 2-0 count here on Gage Gadberry. No, he had at least one RBI there in that first game. Looking to find a way to get on base right here to begin this inning. A big-time hack right there. Came up empty. So 2 balls and 1 strike here on Gadberry. Here's the pitch. That's just a bit high for ball 3. Good job just being patient here. You don't want to go too far out of the strike zone. At least want to make it close. Very hitting favorable count right here. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a walk. So a great way to begin this inning here on a walk to Gage Gadberry as he's on down there at first base. And now the 5-hole hitter, the third baseman, number 16, Nolan Dudley. As I mentioned a while ago, Nolan had a big-time 2-run homer. Had, I think 2, maybe 3 hits in the first game here today. As he will foul that one off and out of play, 0-1. Of course, obviously, he'd love to have a big fly right here, but the main thing is he's got to find a way to be productive. Got to get on base, got to move runners up. Here's the pitch from Curry. Low in the dirt. Nice job of keeping that ball in front there by the catcher. One ball, 1 strike. Gadberry off of first. And the pitch. Right back up the middle off the pitcher. Gadberry's going to head on to third. Picking him up and putting him down. And he's going to be in there safely again after stumbling off of second base right there. Not sure if I don't know, hopefully he didn't hurt himself right there. I don't know if he just took a bad step or what the case was, but nonetheless, the Raiders have him on the corners here to begin this bottom of the second inning.
The shortstop, number 18, Gavin Lash.
As Nolan Dudley keeps on keeping on here with the bat. We'll have the shortstop, number 18, Gavin Lash, now at the plate. Great opportunity to cash in and get the Raiders on the board right here and right now. Swung on and missed, 0-1 here to Gavin Lash. Again, Lash pitched a gem of a game. Game 1 went 6 strong innings. Had 6 strikeouts, no walks, gave up 5 hits and no runs. Fly ball deep right field, and that's going to sail over the right fielder's head and out of here. Oh, heck yes. Gavin Lash with a 3-run homer as he will circle the bases and give the Raiders a 3-2 lead just like that. That's what I'm talking about right there, ladies and gentlemen. Big fly there from Lash. Gives Wapahani here a 3-2 lead. That's a way to respond right there, folks. As that pitch will be low and away, 1-0. got to have a short memory. The Raiders definitely did that here in this bottom half of the second inning now. After giving up 2 there in the top half of the inning. Came right back here with 3 already. And there's still nobody out, by the way. Curry here with a 1-1 offering. And a bloop shot, center field. And that's going to get by the center fielder. Henderson on the run, showcasing the wheels as he slides in there safely at second. So a double now from Caleb Henderson. And the Raiders have got it rolling here in the bottom half of the second. All started there with a leadoff walk there to Gadberry. Walks will haunt. And we've seen that so far. Dudley then with a single. Lash with a 3-run homer. Henderson here with a double. And so now all we need is a triple to complete the inning cycle. As the catcher lays out for that one. Nice hustle there by the young man. So the designated hitter, number 24, Paul Fisher at the plate. Real nice young man here. He's really hit the ball pretty well here so far throughout the young part of this season. Implemented into that designated hitter spot. He's also a catcher. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Shows bunt. Puts it down to the pitcher. Glances back. Throws on to first. And will get him by about a step. But another productive out. This time here for Wapahani. As he will move Henderson up now to third base. That was a 1-4 put out right there. For out number 1 of the inning. Getting Henderson out third with 1 away. And now the right fielder, number 11, Joe Foster at the plate. He had some really nice plate appearances today as well. I know of at least 1 hit. Like I said, I believe, I know everybody on the team at least got on base once today. And, you know, it's nice to have production 1 through 9. Really makes it easy on the eyes, you know, when you can go out here and enjoy a great ball game where you're seeing production throughout, great pitching performance, great defense, just done the basic facets of the game correctly. So it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, Henderson down at third base. Again, the Raiders already here with a 3-2 lead after the 3-run homer by Gavin Lash. And a pitch shows bunt, and that's going to be right off the catcher. So 1-2 the count here on Foster. Again, following him will be right back to the top of the order there with Gavin Noble. Curry will come to the set, and a 1-2 offering. Well outside there for ball 2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 on and 1 out. And a pitch. Little bloop shot, center field. The center fielder there. Henderson tagged up, and he will be in there sliding in safely. And so the Raiders tack on another run, another productive out. Job well done there by Joe Foster. So make that now a 4-2 lead here for the Raiders. And back to the top of the order. And it's going to be none other than Gavin Noble at the plate. It's going to be a ball high and away. Want to know to begin things here on Gavin. Gavin so far 0 for 1. Grounded out there to the shortstop to begin the game there in the first inning. The pitch. Outside ball 2. So Noble back up there in the batter's box. Curry will get his signs. And the 2-0 low and away for ball 3. So a very favorable count right here. I would highly doubt that they've given Noble the green light, but you never know. Doesn't matter anyway because that was well outside for ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk here to Gavin Noble as he will trot on down to first base. Again, with 2 away here in the inning, now we'll have the second baseman, number 10, Daxton Dudley, at the plate. Daxton flew out to the right fielder there in the first inning. Pretty nice drive, a nice catch there by the right fielder. As he will go fishing on that one, 0-1. Curry glances over there at first base. Again, Noble with a pretty nice lead down there at first. The pitch to Dudley will be low. So that will even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. And fly ball, shallow right field. Second base and right fielder come on, and neither one of them makes the play. And so big time miscue there by the Panthers, as that will extend the inning. So Noble now moves up to third. Again, that should have been the second baseman's ball. I mean, that was just a couple steps outside of the infield grass. Here's the pitch to Willman. Nearly clipped him right there. So 1-0 the count here on Luke. Again, he flew out to the center fielder there in the first inning to end the inning. Here's the pitch. And that one will be missed. And to the backstop, and the pitcher won't get there to cover home plate as a run comes home to score to now make this a 5-2 lead. So again, he did offer at the pitch, never made contact with it. So 1 ball, 1 strike, and now you have Dudley out there in scoring position at second base. Here's the pitch. Low and away, now 2-1. Tell you what, you got to love the response here from Wapahani. After giving up a 2 spot here in the top part of the inning, they have went to work here in this bottom half. And still threatening here with Dudley out there at second base in scoring position. You got the dangerous Luke Willman here at the plate. And the 2-1 pitch inside ball 3. So 3 balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be fouled off and out of play there by Willman. So we're going to redo it again, this time at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Gadberry awaits on deck, 2 away here in the inning. Dudley with a sizable lead at second. And a long pause there, and Willman, smart idea right there, calling time. Here's the payoff pitch, and that's going to be ball 4 outside. And so the woes continue here for Curry here in the inning for Park Tudor. So the walk there to Willman, a fantastic at bat right there. You got number 19, the first baseman, Gage Gadberry now at the plate. Again, Gadberry led off this whole entire spiral of things here for Park Tudor. Again, Gadberry led off with a walk. Again, scored a run there off of the 3-run thrashing there from Gavin Lash. Here's the 0-1 offering, and it's going to be fouled off to the backstop there. So now 0-2 here on Gadberry. Again, you have Daxton Dudley at second, Luke Willman at first base. 2 away here in the inning. Another long pause there as Dudley kind of getting in the head there of the pitcher. Kind of dancing out there, getting a nice extended lead. The 0-2 pitch. That's going to be smashed there in the center field. That will be over the center fielder's head. Here comes Willman around third. Dudley scores, and Willman will score as well, and that's a 2 ribeye steak double right there, baby. Yes. And the Raiders keep piling it on here in the second and take a 7-2 lead. Heck of a hit right there from Gadberry, especially considering it was an 0-2 pitch. And nearly took that 1 yard, so we'll have a mound visit here for Park Tudor. Again, we have Nolan Dudley due up here for the Raiders, and we're going to have a pitching change. So that's the end of the road there for Park Tudor's Johnny Curry. So he gives up 7 runs here in the bottom half of the second inning. Had a really nice, easy, and clean inning there in the bottom half of the first. But it's been anything but that here in the second inning. So a pitching change here for the Panthers. Raiders lead at 7-2. We'll be back following these messages. All righty, folks, welcome back again after the pitching change. Lucas Bassey now on the mound now for Park Tudor. Rough showing there for Johnny Curry. Again, lasted 1 2/3 innings. Gave up, as of right now, 7 runs on 5 hits. So again, if Gadberry comes around to score, then that run will also be charged there to Curry. So it's 2-0 here on Nolan Dudley. Again, he singled, scored a run earlier on this inning. So this is his second plate appearance. Ball 3. So again, Curry completely comes out of the game. Again, he was being DH for anyway. So he did not take the field anywhere else. Just a simple exchange, as that's going to be a 4-pitch walk there to Nolan Dudley. So a nice pair of eyes right there by Nolan. So Gadberry at second, Nolan Dudley at first. And the shortstop, number 18, Gavin Lash at the plate. We all know what he did, but if you need a friendly reminder, I'll make sure and relay that information. Gavin Lash had a 3-run homer to right field, which started the scoring and the unraveling here for the Panthers, as that's in there for a called strike 0-1. So pretty much exactly the same situation as he was in earlier. 2 runners on, Gadberry at second, Dudley at first. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and that's in there for called strike 2. All right, here, 0-2 the pitch. Well outside there for a ball. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here on the Raider shortstop. You got Henderson on deck. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be chopped foul. So we'll redo it again at 1-2. And Bassey again having a little bit of a tough time getting in sync with his catcher. So finally gets what he likes. Here's the 1-2 offering. And that's going to be a ball high to even a count up here at 2-2. So deuces are wild here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, and 2 on. Yeah, in the second inning as well. Here's the pitch. Blow and away. So that runs the count to full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And the payoff pitch. That's going to be ball 4. And now the bases are loaded. Here for the Raiders center fielder, number 7, Caleb Henderson. So again, Gadberry moves up to third. He got Nolan Dudley out at second. Gavin Lash over at first. Nowhere to put him. Henderson with a double here in the inning, as he will see that one fall outside there for a ball 1-0. So we've seen production all throughout once again so far here in this one from Wapahani offensively. Right up the middle, that's going to get by and into the left center field gap. Dudley comes around third, he'll score. Here comes Henderson sliding in there safely at second, and that's a 2 ribeye steak double, baby. Heck yes. So now the Raiders have stretched this out to a 9-2 lead. That's the 6th hit here in the inning. Also the second double of the inning there for Henderson. It's now designated hitter number 24, Paul Fisher, at the plate. And that one's going to be outside for a ball, 1-0. The pitch swung on and missed at that one there. Now to even the count up here at 1 ball and 1 strike here on Fisher. Again, he put down the sacrifice bunt earlier on this inning. He is one of the 2 outs. Is looking to come up with another big situation right here. Outside low for ball 2. You know, 9-2 Wapahani lead and looking to continue to pile on. And the 2-1 pitch will be chopped to the third base side. The shortstop collects on the first, and that will end the inning. But how about the Raiders here in the bottom half of the second? A short memory, you could say, after giving up 2 runs in the top half this inning, have put a 9 spot up on the board here in the bottom half of the second as they scored 9 runs on 6 hits. Also no errors and 2 left on base. We'll head to the top of the third here from beautiful Raider Field. 9-2 Raiders lead. We'll be back with more right after this break. All right, folks, welcome back here. Top of the third inning again here from beautiful Raider Field here in Selma, Indiana. Brandon Morvillius right here is your play-by-play broadcaster. Alongside with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. And thank you all for joining us here on this Saturday evening of Raider baseball here tonight again with this 2021 Wapahani Raider Baseball Invitational Championship game. As that pitch will be fouled back to the backstop. Even count here at a ball and a strike. Here on the leadoff man, Reese Kaiser, center fielder here for the Panthers. 1-1 pitch from Noble. Fires that one on in there for strike 2. Two balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. See you later. So out number 1 here of the inning after the strikeout there of Kaiser.
The catcher, number 5, Alex Drix.
No balls and 1 strike now. 0-2 the count here on Alex Drix. One ball and 2 strikes here on Drix. Here's the pitch. Goodbye. Another strikeout right there of Drix. And that's going to be the second out here of the inning.
The shortstop,
Both of them looking. So now the shortstop, number 15, Peter Doobie at the plate. He struck out swinging back in the first inning. Again, 3 strikeouts so far here for Noble. That's going to be a ball, though, now Doobie. Getting 2 away. Nobody on here in the top of the third. Nice looking pitch right there from Noble. There's the 1-1 offering. Chop there to the first base side. That's going to head foul. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here on Peter Doobie. And the pitch. Skips that one on in there and by the catcher. So an even count here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. There's the pitch. Signed, sealed, and delivered via Gavin Noble here in this inning. Quick work here. Strikes out the side here in the third as the Panthers get no runs on no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. We will head to the bottom of the third inning. It's Wapahani 9, Park Tudor 2. here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, folks, welcome back here. Bottom half of the third inning here from Raider Field. We'll get things started here with Joe Foster leading off this bottom half of the third. 0-1 the count. Again, he had a sacrifice fly RBI there in the second inning that scored Caleb Henderson. And we do have a new pitcher on the mound, number 17. That is Josh Bumpus. Again, now out in right field is number 8, Nolan Whitehead. So now 1-2 the count here on Foster. And the pitch well inside for ball 2. Again, the Raiders put a 9 spot up on the board there in the bottom half of the second. Go along with 6 runs, or 6 hits, 9 runs on 6 hits. So Foster's worked it to a more favorable count here. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. And the payoff pitch. Oh, boy. That looked to be outside, but the home plate umpire seen differently. So that's what we're going to go with. There's Foster strikes out looking for out number 1 of the inning.
The pitcher, number 12, Gavin Noble.
And so back to the top of the order again. Third time through now here with the pitcher, number 12, Gavin Noble. So far 0 for 1 here on the evening. Swung on and missed 0-1. He grounded out to the shortstop back in the first inning. Then in the second inning, he drew a walk and scored a run. It was a part of that 9-run inning. Goodness sakes, that curveball not quite wanting to have a little bite to it. Not quite getting that flick of the wrist and that downward movement. One ball, 1 strike. Here's a pitch. Swung on and missed that one as well now, 1-2. So got to protect now if you're Noble. Anything close? Time to put that sweet part of the baseball bat on the ball. Ball high and away. So just misses there for a ball. 3 balls and 2 strikes here on Noble. The payoff pitch, outside, ball 4. So a 1-out walk here to Noble. And now that will bring to the plate the second baseman, number 10, Daxton Dudley.
The second baseman, number 10, Daxton Dudley.
Daxton 1 for 2 so far. Flew out to the right fielder in the first inning and then singled in the second inning. Gets to only one away here in the bottom half of the third. Top of the lineup up now. Dangerous part of the order, obviously, but really, to be quite honest with you, I don't know what part of the lineup isn't dangerous right now. I mean, 1 through 9, the Raiders have had it going on. Noble off and running, and he will be in there, sliding in safely at second base with a stolen base. And so Dudley with a 2-ball, 1-strike count on him. Get after the showcasing of the wheels there by Noble. Dudley will swing right on through that one. And so again, that will even the count up here. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 on, 1 out. Noble there at second base in scoring position. Here's the pitch. Outside for ball 3. So that is the third consecutive batter to start the inning that has reached a 3-ball count. More specifically, a full count on all 3 of those at-bats. And there's a fly ball in the center field. Center fielder gets to the spot, makes the catch. Noble will head on to third, and he will be in there safely standing in. And so productive out nonetheless. I'm sure that's not exactly quite the way Daxton had envisioned things, but the main thing is he moved the runner up 90 feet.
The catcher, number 4, Luke Willman.
Get him 90 feet closer to home plate. So again, 2 out here in the inning. Willman now to plate, as that's going to be a ball high. So 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch to Willman will be swung on and missed. Kind of went fishing outside there for that one. The 1-1 pitch. High and in. So the count stands here, 2 balls, 1 strike. Again, 2 away here in the inning. Got Noble down there at third. Gage Gadberry waiting on deck. Waiting patiently to hit. Here's the pitch. And that one drops right on in there for a called strike 2. And the pitch. Well high. And make that now a 4th consecutive hitter to begin the inning. That has reached to a full count in the at-bat. The payoff pitch. And that's going to be chopped there to the third base side, foul. So we're going to redo it again here. 3 balls, 2 strikes. So Bumpus taking a long look in there, gets what he likes. And the payoff pitch. And that's going to be well inside there for ball 4. And so a 2-out walk there to Luke Willman. Nice at bat right there. Second walk now today here for Willman. So you have Noble at third, Willman at first, and the first baseman, number 19, Gage Gadberry at the plate. Walked in the second inning, scored a run off a 3-run homer from Lash. Also doubled. And tell you what, young man just keeps on hitting. 0-1 pitch, high and away. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Noble off a third, Willman off a first. And a pitch, high and inside. So another favorable count here for the Raiders. 2 balls, 1 strike. The pitch, fouled back and out of play. Again, the Raiders have Nolan Dudley on deck here as Deuces are wild once more. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, and 2 on. Let's see if Gadberry can wreak some more havoc right here. Here's a pitch. And swung on and missed that one for strike 3 to end the inning. So the Raiders threatened here in the bottom half of the third. Come up a little empty right there, but the Raiders here with a 9-2 lead here at the end of 3 innings. We'll step aside for a break, and we'll be back here with your top of the 4th here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, folks, welcome back here to our next Home Elite Real Estate game break as we enter the top of the 4th inning. Again, here from beautiful Raider Field here on a sunny Saturday evening, May the 1st. We've reached May, folks. Tell you what, didn't start out the morning all that warm. It was a lovely, about 38 degrees outside. That wasn't exactly lovely in my book. But still, nonetheless, it's a beautiful day for baseball. It really warmed up. Now about 73, 74 degrees outside, thereabouts. So 0-1 to begin things here on the Panthers left fielder, C.J. Richmond. So no balls, 1 strike, and a pitch. And that's going to be a high fly ball right center field. Henderson is there and will make the catch for out number 1 of the inning. So now with 1 away here in the inning, we'll have the pitcher, number 17, Josh Bumpus, at the plate. Again, Bumpus so far here on the night reached base on an error there by the third baseman back there in the second inning. Also scored a run. And that's in there for a called strike. 0-1 to begin things. So 1 ball and 1 strike here on Bumpus, followed by the second baseman, Johnny Gallagher. Chopper right back to the pitcher. Noble tosses on the first, and that is a quick second out here in the inning. So 1-3 put out right there for the second out. Now brings to the plate the second baseman, number 11, Johnny Gallagher. Didn't miss by much right there on that first one, so 1-0 the count. here on Gallagher. Currently 0 for 0 here on today. Not an official at bat, but down a sacrifice bunt. So 2-0 to start things here on Gallagher. Noble here with the windup and the pitch. Rifled that one on in there for a called strike. Ground ball here to the shortstop. Lash will collect, throws on the first. And another nice clean inning of work here by Gavin Noble, continuing to pump that strike zone and force the Panthers to swing the bat and get themselves out. And so far that's worked out beautifully here this evening. Again, here's the Panthers go down quietly. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on here in the top of the fourth. Raiders lead at 9-2. We'll be back with more right after these messages. All right, welcome back here, folks, live on the WHS Network here on YouTube.com. I'd like to thank some more of our sponsors here this evening. A big thanks to Stoops Automotive Group Buick and GMC dealership, owned by Randy Stoops and located at 4055 West Clear Lane in Muncie, Indiana. Stoops has a wide variety of brand new and pre-owned vehicles of quality brand names. So if you have an interest in a vehicle or would like to know more information about one, contact Stoops at 765-288-1903 and visit their online website at stoopsauto.com. Again, that is Stoops Automotive Group Buick and GMC dealership. Stoops is driven to be the best. So 1-0 the count to begin things here in the bottom half of the fourth inning here on Nolan Dudley, as that one's going to be fouled back to the backstop. Again, Dudley here on the evening. Been on base both times. Singled and scored a run, then also drew a walk and scored a run. Here's a 2-1 offering, outside and a little up. So 3 balls, 1 strike. And a pitch. Ball 4 outside. So a leadoff walk here to Nolan Dudley as he will make his way on down to first base. And then that will bring to the plate shortstop number 18, Gavin Lash. I tell you what, really the biggest difference here this evening in my eyes are just the ways of how these pitchers have went about their business. You look at Gavin Noble, as I said earlier, he's pumping a strike zone. He has yet to walk a batter, knock on wood, but he has continued to throw strikes, get ahead of hitters, not really get behind. Yeah, it might happen every now and again. But really, for the most part, Noble has gotten ahead of all of his hitters. He's not working from behind. He's not really had any kind of big-time pressure situations, and other than the second inning. But really, other than that, he has been in control. Whereas Park Tudor, it's just been kind of a filling out kind of process. It's they really haven't had a whole lot of consistency as far as keeping the ball and throwing strikes and getting guys out. They've walked quite a few guys, and so that really hurts when you're giving away free bases by not trying to keep the ball at least near the strike zone. to where it entices the hitter to hit, to swing at it. So, but, a lot of credit there to the Wapahani Raiders there offensively. We've been patient. When we've swung the bat, it's been at on a good pitch that we can do something with it. If not, then we lay off of it and we take our walk and we continue on down the line. Here's the pitch, high and away. And so another full count here on Gavin Lash this time around. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch to Lash will be high, ball 4. So back-to-back walks to open up this bottom half of the 4th inning. And so not Gavin Lash, Caleb Henderson will now be at the plate. There with Nolan Dudley at second, Gavin Lash at first. And we are going to have another pitching change here for Park Tudor. So we will go ahead and step aside. Again, this will be the 4th pitcher now for Park Tudor in 4 innings. Not even that now, essentially. But nonetheless, we'll step aside here for a break. And we'll be back here in just a moment.
The right way to get you where you need to go. We'll be the wheels underneath you, out on the road. We're driven to give you the best service. We're driven cause we know you deserve it. Stoops, we're driven to be the best. Stoops, we're driven to be the best.
All right, folks, welcome back here on the WHS Network here on YouTube.com. So, again, the Raiders in a nice situation to start off this bottom half of the 4th inning. Got a 9-2 lead. First 2 runners reach base on the walk. And we'll have things now. Center fielder number 7, Caleb Henderson at the plate. Shows bunt, brings the bat back, and that's going to be in there for a called strike, 0-1. Again, Carter Hall on the mound. Again, the 4th pitcher now tonight here for Park Tudor. It's wild how things have really turned out so far throughout the ball game. Park Tudor had all the momentum right there after that top half of the 2nd inning, had a 2-0 lead. After the 1st inning there, you had Curry, Johnny Curry, that was, really mowed down the hitters. His ground ball here to second base, and that's all they're going to get right there. So a 4-6 fielder's choice right there for out number 1 here of the inning. So the Raiders do have him now on the corners. So again, Henderson out at first, Dudley at third, and designated hitter number 24, Paul Fisher, at the plate, as it's in there for a called strike 0-1. But nonetheless, getting back to what I was saying, again, they had all the momentum after that 2-run top half the 2nd inning, and then things slowly but surely really unraveled. Or actually, rather quickly, to be honest with you. if you really think about it, you had the walk there to Gadberry, and then Dudley got on there with a single, and then you had the 3-run homer by Lash. And next thing you know, you go from a 2-run lead to down by 1 in a blink of an eye. So really kind of tough there for Park Tudor really after that. Third inning got a little bit interesting there, but nothing really to show for. But the Raiders have continued to produce and put together great at-bats. And that's going to get by, and Dudley will easily cruise on in there to home. And so that will make that now a 10-2 lead. So 2 balls and 1 strike here on Fisher. Ball 3 low and away. So 3 balls, 1 strike here to Fisher. Henderson at third base, the pitch, and that's going to be outside, ball 4. And so now the Raiders again will have them on the corners, first and third. Fisher, pretty good speed out there at first base. Henderson, good speed there at third. And
Number 11, Joseph.
now the right fielder, number 11, Joe Foster now at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. Had a sacrifice fly RBI there in the second inning. Also struck out looking in the third inning. Fouled off there to the third base side. So it's 0-2 here on Foster. And the number 9 hitter in the order, followed up now with the top of the order there with Gavin Noble. Assuming we get that far here in the fourth. The pitch. That's going to be a ball high and away. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, runners on the corners. Henderson at third. Fisher at first. Already 1 run home here in the inning after the wild pitch that scored Nolan Dudley. Here's the pitch. Ball high and away, now 2-2. And, we've seen at-bats like this all throughout the day, even in the first game. Not trying to go out of strike zone too much, being patient. Another one fouled off. But, you have to have at-bats like this. To be successful, extending at bats, making it tough on the pitcher, really making them work. It's one of the most important parts of the game. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch from Hall, and that's going to plunk Foster in the back. So he will make his way down to first base. So after being down 0-2, worked himself to an even count and then got hit. Really works out well here for the Raiders. So, again, Henderson stays put at third. Fisher now moves up to second. You have Foster at first. Everybody here with pretty good speed. And now you got the top of the lineup up. So now you have Gavin Noble here at the plate, looking to do some damage, as he will foul that one off to the backstop area, 0-1. Gavin so far 0 for 1 with a couple of walks and a run scored. Also a stolen base. The pitch here from Hall. And that's going to be a fly ball, center field. That's going to sail over the center fielder's head, land near left center. 1 run scores. Fisher now comes home to score. Here comes Foster. He will score as well, and that is a bases clearing triple from Gavin Noble. Heck to the yes. So make that now 13-2. Fine piece of hitting there from Noble. Daxton Dudley now at the plate. Just a bit inside there, so now 1-0. Again, Noble there with that 3 RBI triple. Tell you what, he's collected a nice dose of RBIs here today. Had a 2-run homer earlier on in the game today. So that's going to get by. Play at the plate, and he's going to be in there safely at home. The pitcher lost the ball either way. So now 2-0 the count. Again, Dudley, 1 for 3 so far, singled in the second. The pitch in there for a called strike. Again, still only 1 out here in the inning. Willman waiting on deck. And the pitch. They're on the outside corner. So an even count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. Again, the Raiders have scored 5 times. Take this 14-2 lead, a ball high and inside.
Full count.
So that is about now probably the 10th full count at bat, maybe even more than that, as Daxton will pop that one up into the infield. The first baseman Hobbs circling around there and makes the catch for out number 2 here in the inning. And now the catcher, number 4, Luke Willman, will step in. Willman so far 0 for 1, flew out to the center fielder in the first inning and then has drawn a couple of walks. Looking for a hit right here, but main thing is you love how these guys keep getting on base by any means necessary. If they're going to walk it, you'll take your walk and continue on your merry way. If you can get a hit, that's great as well. Anything to be productive. So 2-0 the count here on Willman. 2-0 count. And now it's going to be a called strike. So now 2-1 here on Willman. Gadberry on deck. Hall comes to the set and the pitch. And now it's going to be low for ball 3. Hall gets what he likes here. 3 balls, 1 strike, the pitch. Will fall away outside for ball 4. And so another walk here for Willman, now his 3rd here in the game. Again, that's what you want to see. You want to see guys producing, whether it be you're hitting the ball or finding other ways to get on base, walks. They all count for the same. So we will have a courtesy runner now down at first base. That is Ian McClellan.
Courtesy runner for the Raiders, number 9, Ian McClellan.
So McClellan there at first base, and now in the batter's box is the big fella. First baseman, number 19, Gage Gadberry. And that one's going to be outside for ball 1. This is Gadberry's 4th plate appearance now today. Go along here with everyone else that's there in the front part of the batting order. Gets by the first baseman, but not very far there. McClellan will stay put there at first. But again, Gadberry had a double there in I believe that was the second inning. Yeah, he was up 2 times there in the second inning, a walk and a double. Scored a couple of runs. So 1 ball and 1 strike. They're on the Raider first baseman. Nolan Dudley on deck. We'll see if we get to him or not here in the inning. And that one's going to be in the dirt. McClellan will stay put there at first base. So the count stands here at 2 balls and 1 strike. And a pitch.
Yep.
Called strike 2 there on the outside part of the plate. Another one outside this time there from Hall. And so another full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes here on Gage Gadberry. Again, McClellan down at first base. He'll be off and running. Here's a pitch. And that's another walk. We'll have to tally up all the walks at the end of this thing, but it has not been good. I'll tell you that much right there for Park Tudor pitching. And so now we're going to have another pitching change here in the 4th inning. This will be now the 5th pitcher used here tonight. So 14-2 Wapahani. Again, they have runners at first and second, 2 away. Nolan Dudley due up after the pitching change. We'll step aside, and we'll be back right after these messages. All right, folks, welcome back here again after the pitching change. We do have a pinch hitter now for Wapahani. That will be number 6, Lane Logan, as he skies one in a shallow left field. A dangerous play in the left fielder, and the shortstop lets that one fall in. That's going to be an RBI single right there for Lane Logan. Get her done right there, and very well right there by Lane Logan, as the Raiders keep on keeping on here in the inning.
Now batting number 3, Landon.
RBI single there, again scores. I believe that was Wellman that scored right there, and indeed it was. Again, Gadberry now up to second, Logan at first. And we have another pinch hitter here for your Raiders. That's going to be none other than number 3, Landon Thompson. Foul ball there on the right side out of play. So 1 ball and 1 strike here on Thompson. Here's the pitch. Fly ball in the infield. And so again, that's third final out of the inning. The Raiders tack on 6 runs here in the 4th to take a 15-2 lead. We'll head to the top of the 5th. The Raiders have 3 more outs to get right here. And we'll go ahead and step aside, and we'll be back with more here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
Hi, I'm Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Next Home Elite Real Estate's primary focus is to enrich lives by helping people find their next home. As one of Delaware County's premier realtors, I provide consumer-focused branding, the newest technology, and a marketing plan that provides superior service to all of my clients without compromise. For any and all of your real estate needs, contact me, Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-749-4546.
All right, welcome back here, ladies and gentlemen, here with the top of the 5th inning. Again, here from beautiful Raider Field, an excellent shot right there of the whole entire field, including the parking lot. Again, it has been packed throughout the day on what is a wonderful day here for some baseball. And that one's going to be fouled off there, 0-1 to begin things. Again, still have Noble on the mound. And the pitch, it's going to be outside. Now an even count here, 1 ball and 1 strike. Here to Cole Berkman. Now the pitcher. And that's going to be to the shortstop. That's Gavin Lash making the catch right there for out number 1 here of the inning. So now the first baseman, 21, Bryson Hobbs, will stand in. 0 for 1 so far here on the night. 1 for 1 here on the night. He had a double back in the second inning. Again, only his second plate appearance. That really says a lot about tonight. Fouled back out of play. So 0-2 here on Hobbs. And a pitch. See you later. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night as he will take a seat for out number 2 here of the inning. And so the Panthers are down to their final out. The reason I say that is because if the home team is up by 10 runs, which we are, we're actually up by 13. If we're up by 10 or more runs after 5, then that's an automatic W right there. So 0-1 to begin things here on, is that a pinch hitter number 8? That is Nolan Whitehead. The pitch outside. So 1 ball and 2 strikes. And a pitch from Noble fouled back. And so we'll redo it again. Here's a 1-2. Gets him swinging, and that's going to end it here tonight, folks. What a gem of a game here by Noble, and what a gem of a game overall here for your Wapahani Raiders. as they claim the 2021 Wapahani Raider Baseball Invitational Championship. Again, with this 15-2 victory tonight over the Park Tudor Panthers. So, folks, again, we'll go ahead and step aside here. Again, make sure to stay right here with us. We'll have our Raiders Live post-game show coming up. Again, we'll recap this one here tonight after what was a fantastic game, a great pitching gem here from Noble. And the Raiders brought the boomsticks here tonight. 15-2 final score. We'll be back here with the Raiders Live post-game show after these messages. Hi, welcome back here, Raider fans. Again, back with our Raiders Live post-game show. Again, presented by Next Home Elite Real Estate, proud sponsor of the WHS Network. Final score here this evening, your Wapahani Raiders dominate the Park Tudor Panthers here tonight, 15-2. Final score here this evening. Again, no disrespect towards those guys. They got off to a really good start there in that second inning, put 2 runs up on the board, and then after that it was all Wapahani. And Gavin Noble in command on the mound. Offensively, everybody once again contributed. Just another great team victory. And, again, that's what you aim to do every time out there. Play together as a team and come out here, continue to be successful, play the game the right way, and good things will happen. And, when you look specifically at the pitching side of things, Gavin Noble did exactly what you're supposed to do as a pitcher, and that's key. Well, not only keep the hitters off balance, but throw strikes. And that's not meaning, throw them right down the middle to where, they can hit them every time. But, working the ball all around the zone, mixing in your speeds, giving them different looks, changing the eye level of a hitter, making them uncomfortable from a hitting aspect of things. And that's exactly what Gavin Noble did here tonight. Went 5 strong innings, only allowed 2 hits. Those were in the top half of the second inning. The 2 runs that he did allow, again, was in that second inning. So, it's just one of those things that, it was unfortunate there at the time, but really, he didn't allow it to affect him throughout the rest of the ball game here. But, you go 5 innings, 2 hits, 2 runs, no walks, and 7 strikeouts. That is big time. And you got to continue to have that same success. You got to have that level of consistency every time out. We've seen that here today. In the first game, Gavin Lash pitched a great game, had great production, 1 through 9 in the lineup. Same thing once again here in the championship game tonight. Great production throughout the lineup. And now, not to mention the fact, like I said, the pitching gem there by Gavin Noble. So great win here tonight. Again, we wish the best there to Park Tudor throughout the rest of their season. Wish them a great bill of health, as not only for the players and the coaches, but as well as the fans as well. Trying to keep everybody safe and keep everyone playing the game that they love, and the game that we love to watch in the broadcast. It's been a great day. It's been a long day. Myself and Redbeard got out here just a little bit after 8 a.m., so we've been out here for very close to 11 hours here today at Raider Field. But it's been a great day for us. We thank you all for staying right here with us every step of the way through all the Wi-Fi issues we had in the first game. I think the second game worked out a lot better, so that was welcoming to see. But very appreciative of everyone for supporting our sports out here, both the girls softball team and the boys baseball team. It's very important for us to get these young people out there, give them the recognition they rightfully deserve, and it's nice to have all of you to watch us every game, to be able to sit back and enjoy it, and take in some Indiana high school sports right out here from Wapahani High School. So again, your final score here this evening, overall line score-wise, Park Tudor finished up with 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base, while Wapahani tallied 15 runs on 8 hits, 1 error, and 6 left on base. Again, the Raiders now improving to 14-1 on the season, 5-0 still in the conference. Again, they'll be back at it Monday right out here from Raider Field, as they will be taking on the Hagerstown Tigers with a 5 p.m. start time. Again, we'll be out here for that one to broadcast on Monday night. We're also looking to hopefully have our Raider Sports Report coming up tomorrow night. Again, if you guys remember correctly, we did those throughout the course of the basketball season. We're going to try to do that again tomorrow, except this time it's going to be to preview the Delaware County softball tournament. Again, that's coming up this coming week, as your Wapahani Raider softball team will be in action on Tuesday night from Westdale High School. So please join us there for our preview show coming up tomorrow night sometime. We'll make sure and put that on our social media sites on Twitter and Facebook. And like I said, just really looking forward to a great week of Raider sports next week with both the baseball and softball teams in action. So make sure to stay right here with us throughout next week and throughout the course of the regular season, as we're about midway through the regular season now for both baseball and softball. Again, make sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter at WHS Network to find out all that information. Also, again, please make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Everything is free. It doesn't cost 1 penny. And like I said, it's nice to have people watch us every ball game. And so great support again here tonight. Again, Wapahani 15-2, the victors here tonight, claiming the 2021 Wapahani Raider Baseball Invitational Championship. So, folks, until Monday night, I'm Brandon Morvillius alongside cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Again, wishing you a very happy weekend. Hopefully all of you have had a great day, and hopefully have a great rest of your weekend. And we'll see you Monday night right out here from Raider Field.